Hello and welcome to DownForce Update. I'm Nick Jaynes. This week we'll take a look at the latest automotive news, we'll take a sneak peek at the latest DownForce motoring video review, and also my press car of the week. But first, let's thank our sponsor, Autodromo. Autodromo instruments for motoring. You can check out their full line of sports car inspired watches at facebook.com/autodromomedia and autodromo.com. Check them out. But now, for my Jeremy Clarkson impersonation, let's do the news! This week, Porsche has released the specs for the 918 Spyder for the 2014 model year. We have some pictures here. Look at that. Very sexy. But even sexier are the specs. The production 918 will have a 4.6-liter V8 producing 570 horsepower, powering the rear axle. Paralleling that V8 in the rear for the rear axle power will be an electric motor that is capable of powering the rear axle by itself in tandem with the V8, or just let the V8 do its own thing. In the front, another electric motor will power just the front axle there. Altogether, the 918 Spyder will produce 770 horsepower and be capable of both rear and all-wheel drive modes. Gets even better though, my friends. Porsche is claiming a 3-second 0 to 60 time and a top speed of 202 miles per hour. The 918 will have a 6.8 kilowatt hour lithium-ion battery pack that owners will be able to charge at home just like a regular plug-in hybrid. The electric-only range is rated about 15 miles with a maximum speed of 96 miles per hour during that electric-only mode. In addition to the carbon ceramic brakes, the 918 will also be able to utilize regenerative braking. And amazingly, Porsche is estimating the 918 Spyder to achieve 78 miles per gallon. Porsche is hoping to sell about 1,000 918 Spyders in 2014. Customers getting their first deliveries in late 2013 with an asking price of $845,000. I just want to say this is the kind of car that just gets my heart racing. If you've ever seen my first DownForce motoring video, it was a video about my father's all-electric Porsche that he had custom made. So this sort of thing is right up my alley, and I personally think is the future of motoring and sports cars. I wouldn't be surprised if the 2018 Porsche 911 doesn't have a similar drivetrain. We will see. If it comes true, you heard it here first. That's all I gotta say. Moving on. Remember a couple weeks ago when I speculated that the 2014 Chevy SS could be a Holden Commodore with a different badge? Well, this week, GM confirmed it. Ha ha! And I just like to say that even though I didn't break this story myself, but instead read it on motorauthority.com, that I called it. Congratulations, Nick. Thank you very much. I'm so glad that I'm honoring myself and with the recognition that I have so long deserved. This is a big moment for me. Breaking news like this, in no way, shape, or form did I break it, but I brought it along. So there you go. Oh yeah, the SS will be hitting stateside in 2013 and compete in next year's NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, replacing the Impala. Importantly, the SS will be the first rear-wheel drive Chevrolet in 17 years. Remember, Chevy made their bread and butter on rear-wheel drive sedans, so it's been a long time. And it's, I couldn't be happier. I'm very much looking forward to getting behind the wheel of that chicken. Lastly in the news, Lexus has quietly sent out to pasture the HS 250h compact luxury hybrid there. Having only sold 591 units this year, it's no surprise that it's been sent the way of the buffalo. For those of you looking for a compact luxury hybrid sedan, you'll have to look to the 2013 Acura ILX. I think that should be a good opportunity for you on that one. And that concludes the news. Well, last week we mentioned that we were out shooting a review of the 2012 Acura TL on Portland International Raceway. And well, if you haven't seen the whole video, here's just a tease to what we've put together. For your consideration, I present the Acura TL. This is the 2012 model, which falls mid-cycle within the 4th generation. Ooh, exciting, huh? Looks like some good motoring video fun. Well, you can check the rest of that out right now on downforcemotoring.com, and you can look for more like that later. Speaking of which, let's do Press Car of the Week. This week, it is the 2013 Hyundai Genesis Coupe 3.8 track. What's new for 2013? Well, they've added direct injection to the 3.8, and they've added a new automatic transmission, a new 8-speed auto. My press car has the 8-speed auto. My first impressions are, well, the motor is even better at 348 horsepower, 344 on regular fuel. The 8-speed auto is great. I think it's a well-built transmission, but I'm not so sure it's great for this application. You put it in manual shift mode, you get up near the red line, it'll just shift to the next gear for you anyway. The Acuras, when you put them into sport mode and you're doing the flappy paddle shifting, it'll bounce off the rev limiter if you want it to. This will not. So you get up near 300 RPM within red line, you hit it, but it's already shifted. You didn't even notice, and all of a sudden you go from second, you want to go to third, it goes to third, and you go to fourth. Anyway, silliness. Don't get me wrong, it's a great car. It was my favorite car last year. I think it's even better looking now. I'd probably own one of these with a 6-speed manual. Luckily for you, we'll be shooting a full video review of this earlier next week. You can look for that next time. That concludes DownForce Update for this week. For DownForce Motoring, I'm Nick Jaynes. Thanks for watching.